Hello and welcome back to Local to Legend for Kingston Town Save, where we are bouncing back from the Premier League. So there's been a lot of activity here at Kingston in the last year, and we will show you what we've done in the transfer window at the beginning of the season. So there was a lot of movement in and out, obviously because we got that relegation from the Premier League. A lot of our big names wanted to leave, and there was a lot of players who I just thought weren't their time of the club come to an end. So our first out was Vladimir Ibrahim. We saw him to Karabakh. He came to me and went, "Boss, I would like to leave, exploring options." So we sold him to Karabakh. He's gone back to Azerbaijan for 600k. Regan Heskey, who we signed on a free transfer. We're back in League 2. Wonderful servant to the club. And we sold for 1.5 million. In my mind, it was just time to say goodbye to a lot of these players. Tom Clark, he was here for. He's one of them where I got 2 million for him. He scored 3 goals in the Premier League. I knew he could do it in the Championship, but it's sort of when it's time to go, it's time to go. Next one, Nathan Solkit. We brought him on a free transfer. He didn't want to play for the Championship. He had a release fee of 15 million, 13 million actually, and it was one of them like didn't want to sell him, but he wanted to leave. And Lucas Pitt, wonderful servant to the club. 600k. Those were the sales out of the club before it changes on the 25th of June. The third only signing during that period was Julian Gutierrez, who we signed for Alvarez for 3 million. He was the Nathan replacement to play right back. Had a really good season. Really happy with that signing to play right back. So our first proper signing of the season, it was more like one in, one out. Like Connell Lawson was one where Preston just done for release fee, and because he was on loan at Preston last season, it's 500k. We got it's profit, no big loss, no big deal, really. Bevan left to Vitesse. Another one where I just thought brilliant servant of the club and everything, and I just didn't think he was. He could have done the job in the Championship, but it was time to goodbye. This one I didn't want to sell. Ismail Mbiligi for Ugandan. He didn't want to play the Championship. He had a release fee of 18 million, and we got 18 million for him, and I was happy with that. Still more. So our first signing in, why winner? You can tell he's at Plymouth. You can tell how that went. He's on loan at Plymouth. Harlem Ordkinson. Story about this. Liked him a lot. In fact, win on the right hand side. Thought he would do the job, but you receive from the transfers in for the time being. You can see Billy Crowell. Cheapest chips, 3.5 million. He had a really good season. We will just discuss what happened in the Championship on a return back to the Championship in a minute. And then after that, Aaron Mahmood left. I just another one with them. Like he had an ACL. I didn't know if he was going to. Well, if he was going to come back to. And all that. And Scott McLean left. And then we signed. It was on them. I just didn't really like it. Apparently, I had a good season for Championship. That's his 11th or Premier League. But it was sort of balancing the books to have a go in the Championship, and and where to improve. Carl Eriberg, we got him on loan from Chelsea. Then he got injured. The season was start and stop, and he was okay. Now, Simon Archer on the 11th of July. We're doing him in his date order. Wonderful, wonderful servant. 16.5 million. And I was like, you know, when they're getting, we can do better, but I don't want to lose you. But you might want to go, you might want to stay. We got an offer of 16.5 million. 14, but we're selling 14 to Las Palmas. It's another one where we've made incredible profit on. 15.25k. I haven't got a bad word to say. I just felt it was time because we play Suma, but we'll get to Suma in a minute. Mario Gomez, back up. Looked at him in Premier League. Human and Aaron, because it was 3.4, 3.5. We got him for 7. And Van Burden, okay, as a backup player. Eric Keane was sold. Just not good enough. Euro left, then on the 11th, so there was quite a few on the 11th. Looking at this, if I remember right. Nicky O'Neill, loan signing from Chelsea. Okay, player. Speak to him in a minute about him. Next season, he's joining us permanently because I liked him a lot. The best signing of the lot, Shinsuke Tashimiya, Japanese winner. We got him on loan from Benfica. Just a wonderful, wonderful person. Wonderful player. Got good pace to play on the inside, left, forward, play up front. He went on a run here, which I really liked. His contract was out of Benfica for a game on a free transfer. And then Benfica would like to sign 4 million in January. Yes, please. Denver Wagyu. We signed for Wissa Bullock, just as a backup. Solid player, not much money. See you later. So that was on the third team. Anything happened going out? Jimmy Dogood left. Harry Baker. And then on 20, we got a goalkeeper here. Solomon Abubakar. We got him for 900k from Notts Forest. He was my Simon Archer goalkeeper replacement. Wayne coming off at first shot. I thought he was a lot better than Suma. He won't. And we will speak about it in a minute. Alfie Define. It's going for 5 million. And that was it. This one hurts a lot. Benjamin Suter. You know how good he's been for us as left wing back. Got 160k. We were in League One. From Macclesfield. We turned down 28 million. But it's Villarreal, and you can't turn down 30 million. And he seems to be a starter in the league for Villarreal. 30 million for Suter. Didn't want to sell him. He didn't really want to leave. I sort of rejected it, but 30 million for a couple of kids and you can't turn down. And his replacement, Eli Murphy. Solid job. Solid job. But main reason we sold Suter also had a replacement in Krumes, the Czech Republic. And then Beckham Myers coming on a free transfer, didn't play. Barry Kelly coming on loan from Bournemouth as a centre back, their third centre back. Really, really good season. Liked him a lot on a free transfer. For money, then Max Kunz, the Luxembourg striker. Defender, sorry, not striker. Come to me and went, boss, I would like to leave. Go to pay division. And I went, okay. 10, 12 million. It was like 10 million. Yep. We did have offers up to 15, but it weren't 10 million up front. Just, it's a shame we lost him, but we really have got it really well. And to get £8 million profit in 1 year. Maybe dates. And his replacement was Barry Kelly, who was just and let's go, Callum Fleet, 16th leadership. I think he cost about £5 million from Hearts, £8 million from Hearts. Had a really good season, could play everywhere I want, tall, and everything. And I think that was it. Yeah, outs-wise. And then from one player we had in was Mikel Effici. That was because Berg was injured. A bit of injury got himself a right win. He came in on loan, and I was really, really happy with that loan deal. So, the start of the season, without ruining it too much, not great. We lost the Blackburn Open today. Macclesfield struggled again since the Carabao Cup. August, you look at August, you go, we had a really good August. I didn't feel like we had a good August. Lot of ins and outs. Then September got through to we beat Leicester. Newcastle at home, we won, but look, you look at Wolf Green, you go, you had a really good start. I'm like, no, we didn't. We were a bit mixed match, in and out of the time. Got to the goal final, lost to Man U. And this is the point of the season where I like to kick on. December time, everything. Just weren't happy. In and out with goalkeepers. If I can have a look, see, Suman played a lot. It was the fact that Solomon was just playing 6.7, 6.6, conceding goals. And my last point really was here. So we looked for a new goalkeeper in January. January come. And we signed Theo Simpson from Kilmarnock. Race key clause of 1 million. And I thought he would do for the rest of the season. A little bit of an upgrade. Happy days. James Baker we sold. I had enough of him in October. Sold him for 750k to Watford. Didn't really score him even in League One. So I think we were good at selling him. Albert Rossini. Interesting story here. 500k. 500k from Brazil. It was more because Ducklo went, boss, can I leave for 4 million, please? Yes, who's in? And then Ducklo, who I really like, and he's really developed nicely, but his coaching rating is still awful. It's not good enough anymore for us. 80 Milan wanted him, and then 80 Milan didn't want him, and he stopped playing. So one with them, we just go, okay, whatever. But he was more of a Douglas replacement. Played okay, played 5 games, 1 assist. Apparently the sports has been proved wrong with that. And then Shinsuke was just Shinsuke Tasamari was the one we signed. And then on transfer deadline day, Arima Brum, got 4 million from Spider Audit. Is he worth 4 million? Not really, but he weren't really playing. He's always been a squad player. Last 2 years, injuries have ruined. Just help. Well, I waited to give him a run of games. Injuries have just gone. No, we doubled our money back on him. Everyone's happy. I'm happy. He's happy. I was on transfer deadline day. And that's her transfers. So going to the second half of the season with all of them. We made it to the Carabao Cup quarter final where we lost to Man U. FA Cup this year. We actually tried in the FA Cup. But look at this, January. Really good January. Conceding goals but scoring a lot. This is where we're on 4 and 5s. Really putting the pace down on the top. There was, by this point in January, you could tell the top 6 were too good for this league. Oxford, West Ham, Wolves, us, Derby and Hull were playing away from everyone else. I think there was about a 7-point gap at the end of January from 6th to 7th, and in my mind, that's game over, especially in the championship. 7 points at the end of January to the next place, next little group. It's too much because you can go on a bit of a run, you can be in and out, everything. We beat Arsenal. We beat our nemesis Arsenal in the FA Cup on penalties. We were 2 down after 33 minutes. I went to the 4-2-4. Nicky O'Neill, Simon Dyer, who we've got a new deal. When I think he's done, he's not done. He's just going to be playing everywhere. And this way, he won't be playing when we win the Champions League final. Very much doubt it. Go through round, beat Chesterfield. Chesterfield were awful this year in the Championship. Show you the table in a minute. This is the run of games where I needed to win games. Chesterfield, Hull. Then we lost to Oxford. I was like, ugh. Especially after their last 5 games before the Swansea out of the Arsenal game. I was like, the rules beginning to fall off. Blackburn 0-0. We bounced back immediately. Sheffield Wednesday 3-1 just before the international break in March. I thought, okay, Crystal Palace, not in good form in Premier League. They're a Premier League team, 18th. We got dismantled after 45 minutes. And I was like, concentrate on the league. At this point in the Championship table, it was us, Wolves, and Derby, all neck and neck. We had 2 games in the hand to win the league. And I was like, okay, we're going to win the league. So we not remember, every promotion we've had, we've either come second or through the playoffs. Or even third in League 2. Get that, and I was like, I would like to win a title to get us back to the Premier League. This goal from the beginning of the season was playoffs. Have a good season, we build for the Premier League. B-Wolves 5-1, demolish them. I thought, okay, we can on to win for the league. That'll bounce us to the Premier League. Norwich we lost. Stupid red card by Gutierrez. Absolutely stupid. Cost us the game. Even though we did go 1-0 up, but second half performance, the goal there, just a good dream. In injury time in the first half, ruined us. Went Derby 4 days later, we were hopeless. Nothing game really. Derby got an early penalty, scored for goal. That was league over for us. That was Derby's league to win. Derby, spoiler, went on to win the league. Last 2 games of the season, there was 3 points between us and Hull. We had like 20 what? No, Hudson Wolves were on equal points. We had a 21 better goal difference, so we couldn't really slip up. If we got for points, West Ham, who were in playoffs, we proved to them we were too good. And Millwall, last game of the season, because Wolves lost, notice we had to win, and we got a point. And we got up. That's the league table. 92 points. Our best league total overall in any of our divisions in the Football League. Derby won by 8 points. I would say we were better than Derby. Derby were more consistent. Especially by the business end of the season. Where I think we just got a bit nervous. Hull were coming up. Brilliant. Our goal difference. Goals against. Best defence in the league. Best goals. For the most goals, so we were best team. We just struggled a lot. In my opinion, our best player, of course, is Johnny Fairs. This boy is a Kingston icon, legend. Scored 19 goals overall in the Championship, 11 assists, so 31 overall. It's just a wonderful play in the Championship. He's going to really have to kick on and score 14 again next year in the Premier League. And we'll stay up. But thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm going to crack on for Premier League return. And thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe to hear more. And I'll be back properly. I'm going to try and do this every Wednesday. Get this next episode done for Wednesday, okay? So thank you for watching. Goodbye.